Good evening, EagleNick, Audit. You know what I mean, VERN? Thought I heard somebody tapping on the glass up here. We are live at the Dalton Police Services Center. Now, I tried a horizontal live stream. Figured we would try a regular vertical live stream like I normally use. Boy, I know it's mighty, mighty hot. I'm out here in that sun. I'm about to roast. There ain't no shade. You see, I'm casting a full shadow. There's a little bit of shade right here. It feels heavenly right here too with that wind blowing a little bit. It ain't enough to move that flag, but it is enough to give me a little cool breeze every now and then. I can hear my crow buddies. Ah, ah, ah. Here they come. There goes two of my crow buddies. Look, they won't go far and they'll land probably. Looks like they're gonna land right up here. Look, there's that one on the telephone pole. Good evening. Can anybody even hear me? Hello, Gene. How you doing? Thank you so much for chatting. Double tap your screen to give EagleNick a like. And please subscribe if you've not already done so, or if you're not already a subscriber. Check it out, City of Dalton Police Services Center, Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Hello to you. Is it Ido or Idu? Boy, I'm about to roast to death. I don't think I could handle it out here if I wasn't in this shade right here. I've got a cooling cloth wrapped around my neck to try to keep me cool, but all the coolness is about gone out of it. Now, I chose to come up here because they will be doing a shift change at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna go up here and sit on one of them benches. You see that sun is shining bright. I can't see the chat right now. That sun's shining too bright in my eyes. Hello, Barry. Pinned message. How you doing, brother? Great to see ye. Beanie. I think that says Beanie. Beanie, hello. Hello, Persephone the cat. I hope I said it right, Jack. They have a beautiful facility up here at the Dalton Police Services Center. There was a whole lot of money went into the construction of this thing. Of course, they used them red bricks. Look at that big old eyeball. That's a big old eyeball, ain't it? Hello, message retracted. Look, the office hours are Monday from Friday, 8 to 5. Now, that doesn't mean I cannot come up here because they're not open. I don't plan on going inside. Oh man, they got that thing completed now. Check that thing out. This is their new. Look, all these spots right here are reserved. These are reserved for the police department. These two here are disabled spots. Right over yonder is where they used to keep them cars parked. Now you notice they ain't got no signs up right here saying you can't go over there. See if we can look inside. You can't really see inside there, you just get the reflection. And I don't know if they're not done at the top or if they're gonna leave it looking like that. That sort of looks like sheetrock, unless that is some type of metal panel. I think that might be metal panels. What do you think, anybody? Y'all know, is that completed or are they still working on it? They've got it opened up out here. They still got cones, but that is because they did that concrete work. Look, you can see the church in the window, the reflection of that church. See, they got two disabled spots. And I've not seen anybody say anything in a minute. I hope we're not froze up. Look, they got a door right here, but they ain't even got a path that leads to it. Growing grass up around it. Okay. That's good, Andy. I didn't know. Let's see what year it was again. Yeah, this thing was completed February the 20th of 1997. So it is 28 years old. So this is actually older than the City Hall up here, the Taj Mahal. So maybe that is why they used them bricks. I don't know if these are the same bricks as the one on City Hall and the courthouse. I think the ones on City Hall and the courthouse is more like the ones on that church. Yeah, I guess this is just one of the boringest live streams. But I'm sitting on this other bench right here. Well, there goes a truck. It's flying two little American flags off the back. Hello, Heed. How you doing? What, brother? Where we at? Hey, they came down onto my property that I co-own with my siblings out on the corner when they're supposedly serving a warrant they never showed, they never served. And if they'd had a warrant, it would have had my address on it, not the address I was out. You know, an arrest warrant is not a blanket warrant that gives them almighty power to do anything they want to do and to effect an arrest. And like I said, they never showed nor ever served me a warrant. I've still never seen a warrant. I have not seen a warrant in 15 months. It's been 15 months since I was arrested. It has been over 7 months. Nope. 9.5 months since I was wrongfully convicted of trespassing. Nine and a half months since I was convicted, and I was never shown nor served a warrant. I was never shown nor served a trespass. Now, unlike the lie that Lieutenant Bishop told with the Dalton Police Department on the witness stand when he said they knowed who I was the whole time, the truth is they never showed no warrant. They never served a warrant. They never had a legal reason to obtain a warrant. Good evening, Alan Cooper. Now, they violated my constitutional rights under the 4th Amendment if they wrote my name down on a trespass after the fact. Because I was never served a warrant, I never identified, I refused to identify. The Lieutenant Bishop was nothing but a liar. All he did was lie on the witness stand, as well as the postmaster and whoever the guy was that was their technician, their video tech, or whatever you want to call it. Some people would call him an internet nerd, but I don't know if they would qualify for that. Now, this person here must be meeting them up here to file a report or something, because they are not open today. How are you doing today, Alan Cooper? Hey, Alan, what time is it, brother? $5:48. They'll be changing shifts in 12 minutes. Now I figure about right here by this garbage can would be the perfect place, as long as the live stream works good. Because, well, I don't know now, they could come in from the back side they could end up circling around where I can't see them. But they should come in from over here or over here. I guess I'm gonna do the most logical thing. Now I'm pushing my bicycle. I don't want them to try to say I'm riding my bicycle on their fancy sidewalks up here. Now I need to come up here with a sign and do some panhandling. Now this is public property right here. There goes one coming in now. Don't know what his car number was. These must be officers that don't get to take a car home. They have to come up here and park their vehicle, their personal vehicle, and just get to drive a police vehicle. That guy there looks suspicious. He might be fixing to break in over there. Look like a crook. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's probably a police there. We know that ain't the police chief. I know what he looks like. Now, like I said, they ain't no shade up through here. Look, there comes one. Now, I couldn't get that vehicle number either. But you see across the road over there, there's some shade. That's where I'm headed. We're gonna go across the road over there in the shade on the other sidewalk. This phone has a real good zoom. Hopefully we won't lose the live stream. Hopefully old EagleNick won't get run over trying to cross the road right here. One of them parked right there, because there he is. They wasn't but two parked here. The other one must have parked on this side. I don't hear nothing coming. Thank the Lord for a public sidewalk. You know what I mean, VERN. Well, that red car, that little car, whatever, burgundy, red, whatever you call it, they just pulled into the front. I think that was the guy that got out and walked inside. And it'll be hard to see any of them that pulls in from over there off that other street. Now there's been 2 or 3 pull in. Now they probably won't no more come in from this side now that they know I'm on this side of the building. They'll probably come in from over off that other street. Now that police officer driving vehicle number 42 with the Dalton Police Department, Officer Presley. I don't think it was Elvis Presley. I don't remember his first name, but I know his last name was Presley. He said I disrespected him. Now I looked back at some of my content and I seen where this girl in that van was telling me to F off and saying F you and telling that police officer to arrest me. And I told that girl, I said, yeah, you let him go ahead and try. You know what I mean, Vern? I said, let him try. I said it 2 or 3 times. And then I turned to him and I said, sir, I said, do you know, I asked him if he thought it was all right to drive up the wrong side of the road if he knowed it was illegal, and he put a thumbs up that he knowed it was illegal. So I asked him, I said, well, what did you do it for? He never would say that, just kept his thumbs up. But he said I disrespected him. Now when he was turning around up to her to come back to go out the right way, that old girl was still running her mouth, and I was a little pissed off. And I said that them people was a bunch of effing snitches. I said that they were talking to the effing pigs. Now the only reason I said that, Officer Presley, driving vehicle number 42 with the Dalton Police Department, sir, is because you disrespected me first by allowing that woman to talk to me that way. Now that was disorderly conduct right there in front of you, and you didn't say a damn word. You know, I guess you thought that was okay. And I do believe that's what they were sitting there doing, is snitching. Now you asked me to help y'all in an investigation when you said y'all were looking for somebody on a bicycle and asked me if I seen an older man riding a bicycle. I told you I do not answer questions, and you drove off. That is when you drove around under the bridge, going the wrong direction, breaking a law that you would enforce against the public. Y'all are not above the law. You're damn sure not above the Constitution. These city ordinances, county codes, state laws cannot trump, interfere, or overrule the Constitution of the United States of America. You know what I mean, Vern? United we stand, but divided we fall. This is not Russia. Now, y'all seek to have total control over we the people, our city, county, and state government. But y'all do not understand that the Constitution, it says that all power given to any government agency, any government, whether it be city, county, state, or federal, begins with we the people. It begins with the United States Constitution. You are public servants. You work for we the people. We do not work for you. Now there's one that came in down there off that other street. I'm having to stand out here in direct sun to get a view of that there vehicle. Because I told y'all they'd probably start coming in down there on the other end. Now, Officer Presley said that he was not scared. He was not afraid. There's another one up here that came in from the other way. They're probably going to go up here and swamp lies. They're going to go up here and see who violated the most rights today. He probably said, how many people did you violate rights today? And the only reason I say that is because the Dalton Police Department does not respect or uphold the Constitution. Now, they can say any damn thing they want, but their actions does not coincide with what they try to say. Hello, $40. Hello, Tom, Deadly Kitten. They might be over there talking about which EagleNick Audit's content they like the best. Number 58 with the Dalton Police Department, Vern. Now I wonder if that is Miss Maribel. Yeah, that's Miss Maribel. Hope you don't get run over going across the light right here. I hear them tapping in Morse code. I don't know Morse code. Now, there's been one come in on this side. They might have been 2 or 3 come in on the other side. If it just wasn't so sunny over there, I'd be on that side. Hell, since I'm standing in the sun over here anyway, I'm going to go across to the other side. I gotta stand in the sun anyway. I might as well stand in the fun. You know what I mean, Vern? If we gotta be in the sun, we gonna have some fun. You know what I mean, Vern? Look, he's on the phone. He's probably saying, EagleNick's out here. What are we gonna do? Can we kill him? Can we shoot EagleNick? This is shift change. They fixing to head out. Hey, don't delete that. I'll do a FOIA request on that, whatever you took, whether it's picture or video, sir. We'll go by the date. We got a cam back. You want an autograph to go with that picture? EagleNick Audit. You know what I mean, Vern? I'm too sexy for my shirt. Wow, I'm gonna take a picture of you. Hey, I will sue you for stealing my name, image, and likeness. That is a lawsuit, brother, under the name, image, and likeness. I bet I look better on your phone than you do on mine. Look, we had somebody blowing the horn. I don't think they was blowing at you, dude. Where'd you get them old cheap sunglasses? Hey, take a video. It lasts longer. Hey, you want to get one with me flipping you off? Oh no, I hurt his feelings. He took another picture of old EagleNick. You took a picture of it, you know what to do with it, don't you? Hey, I like you, brother. What's your name? Cat got your tongue? Hello, Officer Cruz. How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Hey, that dude there like my ass. He's taking a picture of it. Tell him I said to kiss it. I bent over and he took a picture of my ass. That's what's the point of it. That man is a damn one of them sexual deviants. You know what I mean, Vern? But we're going to head back on across over here into that shade. While there ain't anything coming. Because I'm just getting a little bit too hot out here. Woo! I had to come back over here on the other side so if he starts crying, it won't flood me out. You know what I mean, Vern? If he floods that parking lot with them crocodile tears, it'll all run down the road. Hello, Rob, Saltwater Cowboy, Williamson LeDuc. Didn't see y'all come in. Yeah, he took old EagleNick's picture. Well, the whole point of it is, Rob, I was hoping maybe that Officer Presley, driving number 42 with the Dalton Police Department, might like to have a man-to-man chat. He said I disrespected him when he was in front of my camera before. It's a live stream. But now he disrespected me because he did not stand up for my constitutional rights. And I've said it many times before, I give the same respect that I am given. Now, if I am disrespected, they damn sure don't need to think that I'm going to show them any respect, except for the same respect that they show me. No, I don't think that was Officer Presley. It could have been, though. Like I said, he clearly stated that he watches my YouTube channel. He was actually watching that live stream because he said he wasn't scared. Said he just didn't want to talk to me because I disrespected him. Hello, Mag. How you doing? Now, I tried out a horizontal live stream just to see how the video looks once it processes and uploads. Now, them vehicles parking around the front up here is the police officers' personal vehicles. They park in the front, then go through the building there, then come out the back door. I don't even think they're wearing uniforms until they get inside. We'll be able to get this vehicle number. Number 47 with the Dalton Police Department. And he is headed west. And now he's turning south. Is that him? No, that ain't the one that took the picture. That may be Officer Presley, though. No, that don't look like Presley. That dude there looks older. He looks like he's just fixing to head out, too. This is the shift change of the Dalton Police Department in Dalton, Georgia. Well, I thought he was getting in his car to leave, but he keeps messing around, so I'm trying to keep an eye out to make sure they don't set up no snipers. Good evening. Tubal Kane, how you doing, brother? Great to see you again, Danny. Hello to you in Albuquerque, New Mexico. You know what I mean, Vern? Justin. This is called a audit. We're auditing the shift change of the Dalton Police Department. You know, get a look at the vehicles, see how they look, see how many police officers they got per shift. Now, we're not going to be able to see all the ones that go out to the other end down there. All of them that pulled in from the other end, we didn't see them. Should be able to see them walk up and go inside unless they walk all the way around. Auditing our government. You know, this is public property. We, the people, paid for those vehicles. We paid for that police service center. We paid for that fence. We paid for that little building. We paid for those trees and shrubbery and the sidewalk. You know, I'm checking out our property. Well, don't go just because I was telling you that, Justin, but hey, that's okay. Thank you for stopping by. You are very, very welcome on my YouTube channel at any time, brother. Check out my YouTube channel, check out some of my content, and you'll know what it's all about, all right? Give old EagleNick the benefit of the doubt. Yep, them vehicles belong to us, Tubal King. We bought them. You know, the Dalton Police Department, I'm pretty sure they receive state funds and possibly even federal funding as well. Plus all the money they extort out of we the people through them fines, fees, court costs, probation fees, community service. And Justin, in case you did not know it, our government is watching us all the time. They say it is okay for them to keep tabs on us, but when we try to keep tabs on them, they don't like it. Yeah, I think he said he knows what an audit is, though. Yeah, he said he knows what an audit is, but he don't understand the point. The main point is I can. You know what I mean? It is a constitutional protected activity. Freedom of the press. And that applies to everybody unless you have signed a Fourth Amendment waiver to where they can harass you for your ID. But we are just about to hit 54 minutes. I guess old EagleNick, he's going to get ready to go ahead and end the live stream, and I'm going to head on down towards the south. It is still scorching hot out there. That sun is shining super, super bright. It is a beautiful day in Dalton, GA. If it hadn't have been for what little bit of shade was here, I'd have never been able to do it. Hello, Terry C. How you doing? Now, I don't have no choice whatsoever but to be in that sun for the biggest majority of the time headed down towards the Eagle's Nest. I'll have to try to stop a few times in the shade if I can. Now, you notice that police officer that was taking a picture of old EagleNick, he never asked EagleNick, hey, are you all right? You need anything to drink? Now, I've had other ones offer me something to drink. I've even had them bring me something to drink while I was doing a live stream. See, I knew they watched my YouTube channel for a long time. I'm very thankful for anyone who watches my YouTube channel. Respect is given where respect is gave. You know what I mean, Vern? It is either mutual respect or, like Rodney Dangerfield said, no respect at all. take care of yourselves. But please take care of each other. Now, there should have been a whole lot more police cars pulling in and out of this here Dalton Police Services Center. So I reckon the biggest majority of them came in the other side and went out the other side as well. But hey, that's okay. You know what I mean? VERN. EagleNick. Audit. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, VERN. I am EagleNick. And just because this live will be over, don't mean I still can't snatch that phone on record so quick it'll make your head spin. You see, when I said that, that police officer got out of his car and went inside. They probably gonna try to ambush me. They're planning an ambush on old EagleNick. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.